What's up? What you doing? To come back? Just stopped by? Never been here before? That's cool. Okay, so welcome to my channel. My name's Tish. It's Tish Bish, obviously. So today I'm bored and I want to do something, so I'm going to film this video. But this one is going to be the other look that you guys did not vote on because it's easy, it's simple, and there's just like a little pop of color that'll give it just a little bit extra. So that's what we're doing. If you have not checked out my other videos, please do that. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, all that stuff that you're supposed to do. I don't know if you're supposed to, but it would be nice if you did. I would greatly appreciate it, and I greatly appreciate each and every one of you, whether I know you or not. So let's get started. I am going to probably just do the eye look, and I'm going to do everything else off camera afterwards, and you'll see the full result at the very end. So like, subscribe, comment, all that crap. Let's get to it. Okay, so I got most of my face on. I got foundation, I got powder, concealer, all that stuff. So now I'm going to show you how I did that eye look with the pink in the corner. And I'm pretty sure I used the James Charles palette, so that's what we're going to do. I don't really remember exactly which palette I used, because I use this one or I use the ABH Sultry palette a lot. Like right now, those are my favorites. Okay. Why is there orange everywhere? Okay, anyway. So what I always do whenever I do any eye look is I put concealer on my eyes. Well, actually, I put Urban Decay Primer Potion on there right after I do my brows, and I rub it all in, and then I'll go in with the concealer that I use to carve out my brows and just kind of bring it down a little bit, because I've got like darkness on my lids and like some like little veins will show through, and it's not really cute. So that's what I do, and then I'll set it with translucent powder. But then I also, and I don't even know why I do this, I think it's just a me thing, I don't know, but I will take like some white on like a really big brush like this, and then I'll just put it like everywhere. And to me it helps with like blending, but we're not going all crazy today because it's just really easy. But this is literally all I do. And then this may be a little extra too. That was really loud. But I do, is that the brush I want? No. This is the brush I want, I think. Yeah. Okay, so how I always do this one is I'll take like, I'll show you, my palette's dirty, sorry. But this one, like a cream colored eyeshadow, I'll take that and just put it all over the brow bone. Just like this, just like sweep that shit like all over the place. And the same on this side. Like you can't really see anything, but whatever. And then for that look, I use like, I don't know, is this like a taupe color? Is that the word I'm looking for? Taupe? Like a neutral. I suck at this. I don't even know why y'all want me to do this, but we doing it. Anyway, whatever. So just take it like a little bit on your brush. And I always start down here on the lid just like kind of right below the crease, and just like circle it and just blend it up a little bit. And then I'll get more and just kind of bring it down on my lid too. And you do whatever works for you to put it on like you want. But this is what I do. Let me just say, I am not a makeup artist. I just like makeup. I'm just gonna put that out there. And you see how it just gives it just a little bit of color on your lid, because like I said, this is like an easy, just neutral, everyday look, minus the pop of hot pink in the corner. But if you want to do that for your everyday, you can do whatever you want, because I do. And we're just gonna do the same thing on this side. Actually wore this look to a wedding one time, and my brother-in-law told me it looked like I had pink eye, and I was like, and then I had another friend tell me it looked like I had pink eye, and I'm thinking, bitch, do you not know what pink eye looks like? This is not it, okay? This is not it. But I understand what they were saying. Okay, so once you have that on, now for me, because I do have semi-hooded eyes, I do like to take a darker color, like a darker brown, and just kind of create like a little depth just in the corner and a little bit in the crease. That's just my preference, but this is the color that I use for that right here. Is it this one? Yeah, this brown color right here. That's what I use. Because it just, I don't know. I just like, for me, the way that it looks. And it's literally like just a little bit, like it's not anything crazy. And I'm just putting that like in this outer corner and just bringing it in just a little bit. And I'm lightly blending it with this brush. And this is a Morphe, what is this? This is a Morphe M514. And it's one of their natural haired, natural bristled brushes. Can't talk. But you see how it just kind of like creates a shadow that doesn't, I don't know, just creates a little depth, gives it a little something extra. And then I'm just gonna take this one and just kind of blend it all together. There's no rhyme or reason to my makeup madness. I just do whatever I think needs to be done. And it works for me. Same on this side. Like I always do one eye better than the other. Like my eyeshadow always looks like sisters. They are never the same. But hey, I try. and it is what it is, and I don't care. I don't care. I'm kind of weird in the way that I do my eyeshadow too, because like typically I don't do my foundation first, but I don't know why I did it this time first. Come to think of it, I don't know, but whatever. Okay, so typically I'll like do like this part, like I'll do my eyebrows and I'll do, I guess, the upper lid and like the main eye part, and then once I get my foundation and everything else on, I go back and finish like the lower lash line and stuff. And you don't want to skip that part, because the lower lash line is actually really important, because it actually ties like your whole entire eye look together. But see how it just kind of gives it just a little bit something extra? Okay, so next I use a flat shader brush. I should have all this shit laid out, but you know what? I don't. I did this spur of the moment. I didn't plan it or anything like that. And I'm trying to find that brush. So it's just a brush like this, just flat. And I take that cream color that we put up here and I put that back on the lid, just like this. And then I just feather this brown into it. And boom, that's what we have. That's pretty much all it is. And then I'll take like, where's that one brush go? A brush like this, just a small like dome, whatever. This is the Morphe D17. Probably one of my favorite eyeshadow brushes if you want to know the truth about it. But then I take that taupey brown shade that I couldn't think of. Actually, you know what? I just noticed this damn palette has names for its eyeshadows. Okay, so this one's called Punch Me. So yeah, fucking Punch Me is going on the underside of my lid. Not the underside, but the lower lash line. And I'm just lightly doing that, sweeping it on there. Now if I was taking like darker colors doing this, like I would be a lot more careful, but it doesn't really matter with this one. Just you see how it all just starts to like tie that together? Honestly, like I think the lower lash line is just as important as the main part of the eyeshadow, which is on your lid, of course. And then I'm taking that darker brown color, which now that I know is called T. These fucking names, man. Whose job is it to name the colors? Like, I know James Charles probably picked out all of his colors names for like his shadows, but I I want to be that girl. I want to be the one who names the shadows. That would be a cool thing. What do you do for a living? I name eyeshadows. That's what I do. And that's like legit all that it is for the most part. Now, I know the look that I'm talking about was pink, but now I'm like questioning, do I want to do pink or do I want to do like, orange? This orange color over here is like, call it my name. I think I'm gonna do the orange. I know I said pink earlier, but I really think that I'm gonna do the orange. Or yeah, whatever this color is. It's called Rusted, but I think I'm gonna do it. I think I'm gonna do Rusted. It's really pretty. Look. I know you're probably thinking like, what the heck? Like this one right here. Yeah. That one's talking to me more than the other one. Yeah, I'm doing it. We're doing it. But like it's so pretty. Like nothing crazy. Ooh, and I think I got a lipstick to match it. We'll see. So this is like a small angled eyeshadow brush. I don't know. I can't see this. I think this says Luxie 111. It's a mini flat angled. That's what it is. I got it in a BoxyCharm, but I just stamped. Oh, I like it. I just stamped this in the inner corner. I know it looks crazy at the moment, but I promise you, just wait. Just wait. Oh yeah, like you get that on. And you don't want to go in with like a lot of shadow on your brush, like with any of it that you do, like up here or anything like that. Just tap it off. And I like these kinds of looks because like I don't really wear like colors, like colored eyeshadow, like colored eyeshadow looks. I wish I did, but I don't know. So this is like one way for me to do that. Okay, so now that that's on, I'm gonna mix these two because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pop some shimmer shadow right there as the inner quarter highlight, but I'm gonna mix this one, which is literally, and I'm gonna mix this one, which is ring light, together, like the, whoa shit, like this one, like the two colors that I put on my thing, on my inner corner. I'm gonna mix them together. I'm gonna do one dab of the orange that I did, and then I'm gonna get a lot of that highlight or ring light, whatever the hell it's called. But you see, it is kind of like, okay, so that pretty much sums it up, except for the liner and the mascara. So before I do my mascara and my liner, I always like to finish the rest of my face and then spray it down with setting spray, and then I go back in and do my liner and mascara. So I'm gonna finish my face and then I'll be right back. All right, this is the finished look. This is what we got. You see, I added some glitter because I felt like it needed a little something extra, but that's just how I am. But that's what we got. I didn't go with false eyelashes today just because I didn't really feel like doing it. So this is what we got. If you like this look, leave a comment, like it, share it, subscribe to it. Yeah, you know what I mean. Just do it. Just like do all that stuff down there. Okay, thanks. Appreciate it. But yeah, so yeah, that's it. Don't forget to follow me on my other social media platforms. Instagram, I'm gonna not fuck it up this time. It's tish.bish on Instagram. On TikTok, it's tish_bish. Then of course here on the tube. So tell your friends I want to be here for a long time, not just for a short time. So like it up, subscribe it up. Let's do it. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Come back next time.